As you all know, Earth is considered the most beautiful place in this universe, the place where everything constitutes. Each human who grows develops an urge to explore this whole world, but it's not easy or possible to some part of the Earth. As there is beauty and the beast, our blue planet also has a dark side. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we will list 30 terrifying facts about the most dangerous places on Earth to you people. Each one of them will surprise you. So before starting this, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do it right now. Number 30. Lake which turns animals to stone. Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most tranquil lakes in Africa. Its alkaline water has a pH as high as 10.5 and is so caustic that it can burn the skin and eyes of animals who aren't suited to it. The alkalinity of the water is caused by sodium carbonate and other minerals that pour into the lake from the neighboring hills. Number 29. The world's strongest whirlpool may be found in Norway. Saltstraumen in Norway is home to the world's most powerful whirlpool. The occurrence occurs 4 times per day at each high tide, and thousands of visitors flock to see it. It has been labeled as a precarious travel path for hundreds of years. Number 28. Facts with Death Valley. Death Valley is a one-of-a-kind and vital biosystem not only in the United States but around the world, teeming with life of all shapes and sizes. It's one of the hottest regions on the planet, with summer temperatures only rivaled by a few deserts in the Middle East and Africa. Number 27. Danakali Desert. The Danakali Desert in East Africa is one of the most inhospitable ecosystems on the planet. The Danakali Desert is not for the faint of heart, with temperatures often exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, volcanoes, and geysers spewing deadly gas. The bacteria were discovered to be polyextremophiles, which implies they are suited to extreme acidity, high heat, and high salinity all at the same time. It is the first definitive proof of microbial life in the Danakali acidic pools. Number 26. The coldest village. Oymyakon, a Russian town of roughly 500 people, is one of the coldest places on the planet. It has the lowest recorded temperature for a permanently populated place at negative 71 degrees Celsius or negative 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Yikes. Number 25. Terrifying Brazilian island. Brazil has breathtakingly beautiful places from Iguazu Falls to Lençóis Maranhenses National Park. Almost every Brazilian knows the island, but few would consider visiting because it is home to between 2,000 and 4,000 golden lancehead vipers, one of the world's most deadliest snakes. Number 24. Mount Sinabung weighted. Mount Sinabung, an Indonesian stratovolcano, has been erupting or threatening to explode regularly since 2010, after being inactive for 200 years. Its most recent eruption occurred in April of 2018, and it was merely the latest in a series of occurrences. Number 23. Danger near Sahara. The Sahel region encompasses the Sahara Desert and the Sudanese savanna. The terrain is scorching and receives very little rain, which has resulted in starvation and mega droughts due to overpopulation. Number 22. Dingoes Fraser Island. Fraser Island off the coast of Queensland, Australia, is home to some of the world's few remaining pure dingoes. They're protected animals, but when they're hungry, they've been known to attack tourists. In addition, the island's ocean is home to venomous snakes, crocodiles, and sharks. Take care not to trip. Number 21. Specific dangerous spot in Antarctica. The windiest spot on Earth is Cape Denison in Antarctica. Its raging katabatic winds can be more violent than hurricanes, hence a visit to Cape Denison is discouraged. Commonwealth Bay's coastlines spread in a wide semicircle on either side of the peninsula, now known as Cape Denison, surrounded by high ice cliffs, with a piece of black rock visible at the foot here and there. Number 20. Dzierżynsk, Russia, has a low life expectancy. Here, residents had an average life expectancy of a little over 40 years old in 2007. Dzierżynsk, one of the world's most populated cities, was the dumping ground for 300,000 tons of chemical waste, including lethal neurotoxins. Number 19. The Matanza River Basin is a hotspot for hazardous waste and disease. For those unfamiliar, the name Matanza River literally translates as Slaughter River. The Matanza Basin is essentially a landfill. Thousands of adjacent industrial sites dump petrochemicals, oil, heavy metals, and other trash into the river. There isn't much safe drinking water in the Matanza Basin. Number 18. The danger and the beauty of the Amazon forest. Manaus, Brazil is located on the banks of the Amazon River, which is home to a variety of deadly animals. Swim at your peril in the Amazon, which is home to anacondas, piranhas, spiders, electric eels, and sharks. So this is the darkness behind the beauty. Number 17. The Antelope Canyon in Arizona is prone to flooding. Antelope Canyon is known as the spot where the water runs through the rocks by the Navajo Native Americans who live on the site. While the canyon is gorgeous, floods have killed people in the past, but thankfully not since 1997. Number 16. Many divers have perished at Dahab's Blue Hole. Blue holes are deep-reaching marine caverns or sinkholes that usually give way to underwater cave tunnels. Over the last few years, over 200 divers have likely died in the hole, though it's impossible to say for sure. Number 15. United States also comprised of dangerous places. According to this year's Neighborhood Scout research, Monroe, Louisiana is the most unsafe city in the country. This ranking was determined per capita based on the number of violent crimes per 1,000 residents. So while larger cities have more crimes overall, Monroe's offense to population figures indicate that the danger of becoming a victim of crime is greater there. Number 14. Guatemala with high crime. According to the U.S. Department of State, Guatemala's high murder rate results from 4 major factors: an increase in drug trafficking, an increase in gang-related violence, a heavily armed civilian population, a weak and effective police judicial system. Number 13. The worst nuclear calamity since Chernobyl occurred in Fukushima, Japan. The Fukushima prefecture in Japan experienced an explosion at its nuclear power facility in 2011 following a significant earthquake and tsunami. The site still has high radiation levels, making it a highly unsafe place to visit. Number 12. The danger with the nuclear town. Political tensions between Central Asian countries have risen since the fall of the Soviet Union. Along with border conflicts and water disputes, problems have arisen from residual radioactive waste in the Kyrgyz town of Malao-Su in the Fergana Valley. The reason has caused widespread pollution of rivers and farmland and has had severe consequences for people in Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan's health and economy. Number 11. The Philippines has a high risk of earthquakes. The Philippines is home to 8 of the world's 10 most vulnerable cities to natural disasters. Earthquakes, landslides, and typhoons are common occurrences. Number 10. Let us now discuss the Bermuda Triangle. According to sailor legend, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the most dangerous places on the planet. The triangle is loosely defined as the stretch of ocean between San Juan, Puerto Rico, Miami, Florida, and Bermuda. Of course, many ships and planes, both commercial and military, travel through this area daily. However, a series of inexplicable disappearances there has sparked speculation about everything from magnetic force to the fabled city of Atlantis. While most situations can be explained logically, there are a few odd outliers. Number 9. North Sentinel Islands, strange case. North Sentinel Island is part of an Indian-controlled group of islands. However, given the severe attitude of its native population against strangers, it would be difficult to declare this island truly a part of India, let alone the world. They rejected all contact with strangers and even killed 2 Indian fishers who got too close to the island in 2006. Number 8. The tragedy occurred in Cameroon's explosive lake. Lake Nyos in Cameroon is one of 3 known exploding lakes above a volcanic area, and carbon dioxide escapes from the ground. When the lake experiences a limnic eruption, the gas erupts in a lethal cloud, suffocating anything living in the area. 2 explosions in 1980 killed 1,746 humans and 3,500 livestock. Number 7. Maintain an eye on the volcanoes. The Vanuatu archipelago in the South Pacific is regarded as one of the country's most vulnerable to natural disasters. Because the islands were formed by volcanic activity, their geography allows for volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. Number 6. Northern Ethiopia was home to the world's hottest inhabited area. Although it was formerly an important mining location for various commodities, Dalal, Ethiopia is now a ghost town. The average temperature there is 35 degrees Celsius, and it's a complex area to live in with portions of land spewing toxic gas and water that's highly salty and corrosive. Number 5. One of the Caribbean's most significant countries is also one of its most vulnerable. Haiti is regularly battered by hurricanes and was devastated by a devastating earthquake in 2010. Because of the country's insecurity, safeguarding its inhabitants from natural catastrophes is challenging, making Haiti one of the most dangerous places to be during a natural disaster. Number 4. Don't step on your toes. The Singi de Bamaraha Strict Nature Reserve in Madagascar is an area where you must tread carefully. While it's home to various exotic fauna, it is also distinguished by its distinct geological structure. Sharply pointed limestone formations dot the landscape, and they'll sever machines and skin equally. Number 3. Volcanoes around Naples, Italy. An eruption in Naples might endanger millions of people. I Campi Flegrei, the Phlegraean Fields, is a central volcanic area outside Naples. Campi Flegrei has not erupted since 1538, implying that an eruption is likely shortly. Also, can you tell which infamous volcano sits on the other side of Naples? Mount Vesuvius, Pompeii's destroyer. Number 2. A silent killer of West Africa. Under the surface of this West African lake, a quiet predator lurks. Carbon dioxide is leaking into the lake above from a pocket of magma deep beneath the lake bed. This lake is Nios in Cameroon. This carbon dioxide remains dissolved under the pressure of 650 feet of water, similar to the carbonation in a bottle of soda. The water in the lake quickly turned over on the night of August 21, 1986, and the now depressurized carbon dioxide surged upward like a shaken soft drink. The carbon dioxide cloud that resulted surged downhill, killing 1,700 people and thousands of animals. Almost little remained in the 15-mile-long, 24-kilometer-long valleys beneath the lake. Number 1. Want to know about hell on Earth? No, seriously. Turkmenistan's Darvaza gas crater is known as the Gates of Hell. It's a natural gas field inside an underground cavern that geologists lit on fire to prevent methane gas from spreading, and it's been burning since 1971. What else in the world can you say when you're standing at the gates of hell? That's all for today. Please share your thoughts through the comments, and don't forget to hit the like button.